Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. We're in Detroit, Michigan. The Pistons are playing before their hometown crowd. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, Stan Van Gundy has coached the likes of Alonzo Mourning, Shaquille O'Neal, and Dwight Howard. But he said, as a rebounder, Andre Drummond is as good as anybody, if not the best that I've ever been around. He just goes out and gets the ball. Drummond said it's just a will. The will to get the ball most people won't jump for. I just put myself out there. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And Drummond is just a hulk of a man. He's really the backbone of this team. Doris, should be quite a battle tonight. Two terrific front courts. What do you expect to see?
Well, I'm really curious to see the level of physicality on the interior in the painted area, each side trying to impose its will upon the other. Who does the better job invading the space and contesting shots? Just don't invade my space over here, Mr. Harlan. Keep to your side of the table, will you?
I wouldn't think of it. I would not think of it.
Boys, nice and high.
And it's the Pistons to start out. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Irving and Brown pair at the 1 and the 2. Horford is out there with Tatum, and it's Baines in at the center position. Now here's Drummond. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
To the inside. Baines passes to Horford. Boston with a new 24. Brown outside. Celtics passing it around. Picked by Horford. Tatum kicks to Brown. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Irving. Picked by Horford. Irving against Harris. Pass to Horford. There's the dish to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. 6 to shoot. Back to Horford. And here's Brown outside.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Baines dishes to Brown. Baines passes to Irving. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
And that one misses.
And it's about the versatility that Tatum offers, particularly offensively. He can guard and play multiple positions on the floor.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the contest. That's good from Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Brown sets a screen for Irving. It's stolen by Bradley. And Baines pulls it down.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson kicks to Drummond. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Horford. And it's Horford again missing.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Kicks to Harris. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Now here's Jackson. And the pass to Harris. Drummond a screen. Off the pick. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
Perfect example of how to set a great screen. Set your feet, stand firm.
And the Celtics franchise with the league-leading 17 NBA championships, their last in 2008.
Yeah, and with the talent and assets they possess, they might be in the hunt for banner number 18 before you know it. One of the beasts of the East, without question.
Here's Irving. Horford with the screen on Harris. Tatum with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Tatum kicks to Horford. Over Harris, and the basket by Horford.
You like how he uses his height there.
No, exactly. I mean, you're talking about surveying the defense and cashing in with the gorgeous mid-range.
Johnson the screen. Harris dishes to Bradley. On the wing, Johnson. Jackson kicks to Bradley. 5 to shoot. Drummond sets the screen for Bradley. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, AB has become a real weapon in the pick and roll. This is a quick, confident player who moves well in these sets.
They set the pick. Pick by Horford. Here's Baines. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Brown the pass to Horford. That shot off. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
I'll tell you, that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
2 points. That one goes.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Irving kicks to Horford. Brown outside. Over Drummond. Brown, good.
You know, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
Jackson kicks to Johnson. And Tatum pulls it down.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Well, solid body control from Al Horford. This is a big guy who's great at cashing in down low.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Drummond. Shoots from the block. Al Horford with the rebound.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Now here's Irving. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Over to the left wing. Back to Horford. There's the triple. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's now 7 points for Al Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Here's Bradley. Drummond with a screen on Brown. Here's Bradley. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Gentlemen.
And Avery Bradley won the national high school title at Findlay Prep and was considered a top 5 prospect. Some had him even at number 1, and still after 1 season at Texas, he fell to the Celtics at 19 in that 2010 draft.
First one falls for him. And Bradley, a great athlete. He won the dunk contest in high school. Terrific player, but he's not a big highlight player, it seems, in the NBA, Greg.
Yeah, you know, his strength and explosiveness more on display defensively, and that's been his meal ticket. He's added skill, though. He's turned the corner and has become a two-way threat.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
The drive by Jackson, using his post move to get the 2 points. Jackson's got 7.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now, here is Irving. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Tatum kicks to Morris. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Johnson outside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Irving leading the charge. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Bradley dishes to Harris. Drummond a screen. Morris against Harris. Inside, off the pick. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Boy, nice feed. Leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Irving kicks to Morris. Horford sets a screen for Morris over Harris. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, this is why you love Al Horford, right? He's a willing screener who is effective with the skill.
Bradley against Morris. Bradley passes to Harris. Over Morris. And there's another one for the Pistons. Celtics trail by 5. Horford with a screen on Jackson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Now here's Bradley. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bradley dishes to Johnson. It's stolen by Morris.
And not usually what we see from him. 3 turnovers already in the game.
Feeds it to Irving. Picked by Horford. Now Irving. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Clock at 4. Here's Smart. And again, it's Boston converting.
And, Kev, I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
Now here's Johnson. Drummond a screen. It's Bradley on the wing, guarded by Smart. Dishes to Johnson. Drummond, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Doris, we've heard plenty of coaches say it. If you're going to take it to the rack, man, take it strong. Who would you say are some of the more aggressive dunkers that you see in the NBA now?
Yeah, so on his own, creating his own opportunities at the rim, Russell Westbrook comes to mind, LeBron James. Sometimes I feel like he's going to tear the backboard from the stanchion. DeAndre Jordan and Andre Drummond sometimes are the recipients of either offensive rebounding, putback, great dunks. There are so many, Kev, but those are just a couple of names that pop.
And the Antetokounmpo kid in Milwaukee, the way he is so long and seemingly out of place, and then all of a sudden those arms extend another 3 feet and he dunks it. You go, what? How in the world did he reach it? How did he do that?
The guy is like, he's a pterodactyl. The guy can take off from the top of the key and cover ground and throw it down. It's unbelievable.
Oof. Man, here's Smith following the basket by Marcus Morris. Smith kicks to Drummond. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Drummond a screen. Tolliver for 3. Second chance shot. Irving against Smith. Here's Drummond. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum with it. Pass to Morris. He feeds it to Irving. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Basket counts.
Boy, how does Kyrie collect himself so quickly before going up?
Here's Bradley. He dishes it to Drummond. Irving with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
Boy, you think about the virtuoso ball handlers in NBA history, Kyrie Irving has got to rank at the top of that list. You know, his ability to dissect defenders, get into the lane, that is the foundation of his offensive game.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the fans get their money's worth watching Irving. My goodness, Doris, he puts on a show.
Oh, he certainly does. He's got every move in the book. A devastating crossover, a little in and out dribble, the hesitation, the spin, the ability to stop on a dime and hit the pull-up. You don't ever know as a defender which way to go.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
Drummond a screen. Here's Smith. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 8 points.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
Now, here is Irving. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Ogilvy. His 3-pointers off the mark. Harris. The shot will not fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and you know the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team, but we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media, but also perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Oh, yeah. They're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from one another. And I got to tell you, it's fun to watch.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, they are pounding away on the backboards. Every time that ball goes up, they are ready to go after it.
Marjanovic is out there with Anthony Tolliver. And it's Smith, and it's Galloway in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. There's Galloway. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, Galloway just so calm inside. Even when he's challenged on the shot, he's got a lot of poise for a guard.
Morris with a screen on Smith. Passes to Ojale. And there's the feed to Smart. And again, it's Boston converting.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Marjanovic, a screen on Morris. Here's Galloway. Ball stolen. The pass to Rozier. Morris a screen. Here's Ojale. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. There's Galloway, covered by Morris. Here's Smith. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Doris, you went from the basketball court right to the broadcasting booth. Having seen the game now from an analyst perspective, what might you go back and tell Doris the player?
Yeah, I'd probably tell myself to throw myself completely into the vibe of the team, to never, even if I were struggling as a basketball player, to turn inward. I would always say turn outward to your teammates and invest in what's going on with the group, and then that seems to make everything fall into place.
And mentally, too, I think you've got to prepare and focus like you would as a player when you are broadcasting.
No question about it. Well, Mouse in the house, he recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
Pass to Kennard. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Shot off the pick. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kennard.
You know, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
They set the screen. Morris right side. Here is Tolliver. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Galloway. 4 seconds left. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
He kicks it to Smart. Pass to Ojale. And a miss there on the triple. The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Kennard. Covered by Morris. The dish to Smith. Kicks it to Tolliver. It's stolen by Morris. Inside. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Kennard. It's good. This game is all even. Kennard's got his second basket.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Now here is Morris. He's got 9. Pass to Rozier. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. It's deflected. And here's Smith. Feeds it to Tolliver. Here's Galloway, covered by Morris. Off the screen, Morris with the block. And he recovers it. Offensive rebound. So they take the lead. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. For Detroit, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Smith, the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Smith. From deep. But they recover it. To the wing on the left. Now here's Marjanovic. Defense right on him. Smith outside. Dishes to Tolliver. A three-pointer, no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. The pass to Rozier. They set the pick. The feed now to Smart. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard, Greg.
I mean, he can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him special. He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And you look at Marcus Smart, a career field goal percentage in the mid-30s. And yet, Doris, he's playing starters minutes for one of the best teams in the East.
I think, Kevin, sometimes a player will force you to look beyond the box score, right? Smart has a chance to be one of those no-stat stars. The advanced measures indicate this guy is one of the top guards in the NBA.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
And you know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Smith kicks to Galloway. Marjanovic, a screen on Irving. Here's Galloway. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And how about that floor awareness there from Tatum? It does a good job of scanning the court and getting the ball to the open man.
Now here's Johnson. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Pistons have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And a different look here for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Marjanovic. Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Bradley's checked in for Langston Galloway. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Smith. That's good from Johnson. Doors with every team looking to spread the floor, get that space. Most big men are being asked to increase their range. Is the practice time going into that taking away from working, for instance, on other fundamentals that a big guy should be working on?
Here's how you know this is for real. When you hear Dwight Howard talking about the fact that this guy is going to spend an entire summer trying to develop the range because he wants to extend his playing career.
Sure.
Dwight Howard at one time was the single most dominant back-to-the-basket low post center. They surrounded him with shooters. They put him in pick and roll, and he was an absolute monster. You know what? I don't know if it'll take away from the other fundamentals for the center. I do know that the role of center has drastically changed in the NBA.
Irving, good.
Oh, Kyrie dazzling on the drive. One of the best in the league at that.
Drummond a screen. Jackson has the open look. The three-pointer no good. The Celtics with the lead to the wing right side. Stolen by Jackson to the inside. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And he comes up with the deuce. Harris has got 7 points in the game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. And it's blocked by Bradley. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here.
While some are still speculating as to why Kyrie wanted out, the reality is, and it's this case with all great players, he feels like he's good enough to be the man on a team that can contend for a championship. And you might question how he went about it, but he's basically been a pro in his approach, and now he's got the chance. And there is going to be a lot of discussion over Irving's decision to want out for a long time. And what he does the next few years may end up defining his legacy. He is all in on himself, and it could pay off huge or fizzle out.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And Kyrie can get to the free throw line and collect a lot of points because of his ability to drive it.
Drummond the screen. Bradley kicks to Drummond. Over Tatum. Outside for Jackson. Here's Drummond, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Pistons shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Irving kicks to Tatum. Back to Irving. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot, off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, don't sleep on Avery Bradley in transition. This guy is superb at reading defenses and fast break opportunities.
Count it. Rozier's got his first basket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
The Pistons leading. Now Jackson. He's got 7. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside Irving. And the foul on Avery Bradley.
Side out.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
.153 left to play here in the second quarter. Horford with the screen on Bradley. Here's Rozier. Knocks down the 3 ball. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Harris. Second chance shot. Indeed, Drummond drops it in. 13 points in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
The screen from Brown. Irving kicks to Brown. He feeds it to Tatum. Over Johnson. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And how about the mindset of Tatum? Even when the D is in his grill, he somehow finds a way to get shots up and over them.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. He dishes it to Harris. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Irving. 8 points for him. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And here's Bradley from 3.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
Rozier. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on him. They set the pick. Pass to Bradley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Tie game in Detroit. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 13 points and 9 rebounds. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the 3, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the 3 ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back, everyone. The lights of Motown reflecting brightly off the Detroit River. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And through the first 2 quarters, they went to him repeatedly in the post, and boy, did he deliver.
And why not, Greg, right? If you continue to produce, just get him shot after shot. Super assertive right now on the interior.
Boston shooting at 51%. Really solid. On the court for the Celtics, Irving and Brown pair at the 1 and the 2. Aaron Baines out there with Horford, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Pistons shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Jackson dishes to Bradley. Back to Jackson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brown against Bradley. Brown the pass to Horford. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Tatum. Over Johnson. Kept alive by Boston. That one falls. Brown's got the first bucket of the third here for the Celtics.
Well, Jaylen Brown making it look easy right now. How about the strength in the post? It was like the defense wasn't even there, Kevin.
Now here is Harris. And it's sent back by Horford. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Drummond with a screen on Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson from outside sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6 points.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
Horford with a screen on Harris. Here's Irving. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 10.
Irving, one of those guys that will make a shot no matter how well you defend him. That's just how good he is.
Johnson outside. Back to Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford. For Detroit, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Boston trailing.
Well, Brad Stevens started his own preseason coaching summit in Boston. This guy is clearly dedicated to his craft. He's dedicated to learning from his peers. He is always watching games from every different angle to try to learn.
Now Bradley, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Horford kicks to Brown. Pass to Irving. Horford with a screen on Jackson. Irving dishes to Horford. 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. Doesn't go for him. The Pistons go the other way with it. Outside Bradley. Drummond a screen. Harris kicks to Bradley. Outside Jackson. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now here's Bradley. 6 points for him. The dish to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Johnson. 11 points for Reggie Jackson.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Here's Irving. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson against Irving. Jackson passes to Bradley. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Johnson. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Brown outside. Kicks to Horford. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
Brown kicks to Horford. Brown against Bradley. Brown dishes to Irving to the wing on the left. Puts it up from 15. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got 9.
Listen, Horford has a very solid in-between game, and he's excellent at picking his spots.
They set the pick. Drummond passes to Bradley. Irving with the steal. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
And stolen by Horford. Outside Irving. Johnson with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Wide open shot is on the money.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Tatum with it. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Irving for 3. Avery Bradley pulls it in.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Back to Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Another shot. And no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Down low. Here's Brown. Rejected by Harris. Right side Jackson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Pistons trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harris with it. Baines is there. Harris misses. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Brown fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Celtics have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Brown, no good on the free throw.
Number 3 overall back in 2016. Jaylen Brown with a powerful build on the wing, guys. 6'7", 233 pounds. I think you need those perimeter defenders who combine quickness and strength, and he's got it.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Jackson kicks to Johnson. They set the pick. Passes to Harris. Feeds it to Drummond. Shot to stop the run. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Horford.
How about the timing by Al Horford? Twice on the pipes, sends it back.
The offensive rebound. Pistons trail by 8. Harris outside. Here's Johnson. He's got 8. Jackson misses. And Doris, coming out of Cal Berkeley, the knock on Brown was his shooting touch.
You know, there was such a wide variety of opinion on him in the draft. Some felt that he was a little bit of a reach, but this guy has shown promise and earning regular minutes and having some success with that three-pointer and athleticism.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, he has got to be the only thing they're discussing in this huddle because the approach they've used on him has been a disaster. Changes need to be made. I don't know if it's a double team, switching matchups, but something's got to be done.
A different look here for Detroit. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Stanley Johnson, and it's Ish Smith in for Jackson. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Tatum. Now here's Brown. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And here's Irving. He's got 17. Morris dishes to Smart. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Drummond with a screen on Brown. Smith against Irving to end the drought. Fresh 24 for the Pistons. And it's Drummond missing.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
Now Smith, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Morris against Harris. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bradley. He's covered closely. Goes back up with the clock winding down, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Detroit, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Detroit making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 11. Smart passes to Brown. Now here's Smart. D right on him.
I'll tell you cannot give Marcus Smart that much room because he will throw it down, puts his vertical to excellent use.
Smith outside. Here's Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 16 points for Tobias Harris.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
He got right to the cup using that screen. Smart's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. Smith outside. Dishes to Harris. Back to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
The pass to Smart. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
For Detroit, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Smith. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Rozier. 8 points for him. The screen from Brown. Now here's Smart. 2 on the clock. That one no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, up 9, and will return shortly. Let's listen in now to head coach Stan Van Gundy from a few moments ago.
Just relax and play the game. Relax and play the game. Relax and play the game.
In case they forgot that, of course, from very invigorating words from Stan Van Gundy, repeating what he'd like to see more of them right now.
Yeah, and I think Coach feels they're getting too caught up in things that don't matter. Resetting their mindsets here. Let's see if it helps.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. They've got Kennard, Anthony Tolliver out there with Marjanovic. And it's Smith, and it's Galloway in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here is Morris. Tice. Guarded by Marjanovic. And the rejection by Marjanovic.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
There's the screen. Smith kicks to Tolliver. Back to Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Rozier kicks to Tatum. Morris right side. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Kennard. Beyond the arc. And Rozier pulls it down. Celtics leading by 7. In the corner, Smart with it. Now the feed to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morris, and that's good off the glass that time. And the Celtics lead by 9.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Screen by Smith. Tolliver for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Tatum. The 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out.
And the Celtics shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Smart kicks to Tatum. Here's Rozier, covered by Smith. The dish to Tatum. There's the pick. Takes a shot at the elbow. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Marjanovic, no good.
My goodness, get right in his grill and force him to alter the shot. That's tough defense in the post.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Kyrie Irving comes in for Terry Rozier. Tolliver hits them both. Austin with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Picked by Horford. Irving dishes to Horford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Al Horford, a force inside right now, willing himself to the line, getting physical near the basket. Well, listen, we know this. Al Horford has always been a great mid-range shooter. It's just been in the last few seasons that he's made that three-point shot a bigger part of his offensive attack, and it's crucial, guys.
That free throw, no good. And for a guy like Horford who can hit at a high clip from 20 feet, Doris, it makes sense to take a step back and tack on that extra point.
Well, that's exactly right. Why take a long 2 when you have the ability to make the 3? But to me, the most valuable thing Al Horford brings is versatility at the center spot.
And he's good on the second.
I just like the leadership of Al Horford. This is a dominant player, but he's remarkably efficient as well.
Smith kicks to Tolliver. Back to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic. Here's Kennard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Irving. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I'll tell you, when Irving is hot, there isn't much you can do to slow him down. Pretty much have to ride out the storm, guys.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Marjanovic, a screen on Morris. Here's Galloway, covered by Morris. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, it'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Galloway.
You know, he's undersized, but Galloway has no problem hitting that J with a hand in his face.
Horford sets a screen for Irving. To the middle, layup off the pick. And Horford with the lay-in. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Marjanovic a screen on Morris. Here's Galloway. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Smith. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's the screen. Tolliver the pass to Smith. Tolliver kicks to Marjanovic. Over Horford. And there's the 3-second violation. Terry Rozier's checked in for Marcus Smart. Celtics leading by 9. Kicks it to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Over Irving. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Smith.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Use the screen to free himself up and drill the jump shot.
There's the screen. Here's Horford, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now Smith. He feeds it to Tolliver. Back to Smith. Pistons passing it around. To the wing on the left. Pass to Kennard. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Kennard's got 4 points in the quarter. Morris with the screen for Irving. Horford dishes to Morris. Count the basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Smith outside. He dishes it to Tolliver. Here's Galloway, covered by Morris. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. On the wing, Irving. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Kennard. Second shot opportunity. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Marjanovic.
Well, second chance points can come from extreme effort on the offensive glass. Case in point there.
Irving double team. It's stolen by Smith. And there's the pass to Marjanovic. Morris with the rebound.
Struggling to make shots this quarter and making it hard to catch up.
Rozier. Smith with some nice D.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
There's Galloway, covered by Morris. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Galloway, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Irving drives in. He doesn't hit that one. And Detroit the other way now. Smith with it. He kicks it to Tolliver. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Callaway. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Rozier kicks to Morris. Outside Irving. And that one, good. Irving's got 21 in the game.
How good is Kyrie at getting that shot up with a defender in his grill?
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. So both teams changing it up here. On defense, Boston, 9-point game. Jackson kicks to Bradley. Drummond sets the screen for Bradley. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Bradley is remarkable at taking it to the rack. He just uses exceptional speed, Avery, and that athleticism to pick up these fouls.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics leading by 7. There's a screen. Picked by Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Detroit's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Harris inside. He's covered by Brown. Harris misses.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
Irving drives in. Tolliver kicks to Jackson. Drills the baseline jumper.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
Here's Brown, following the score by Reggie Jackson.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, that's how they can ensure this lead stays where it is. Keep knocking down those free throws.
And it's Drummond missing.
And really, they had the play all set up there, and then it just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
Here's Rozier. Horford with the screen on Bradley. Irving passes to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rozier. Boston, no good that time either.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
On its way from Irving for 2, and he nails that one right through the net.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Bradley dishes to Jackson. Drummond a screen. Here's Harris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Well, there's no doubt. They're really clicking. What an amazing all-around effort to take a huge lead like this late in the game.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
No, nor am I, Greg. There's no question. They're too far behind. Not their best effort, for sure.
Oh, Bradley has become a focal point for this team. Not in a huge moment will you see him take a sidestep. Love it.
Two shot.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And obviously, look, they want to finish the game strong, but right now, look at the frustration on their faces.
It's very evident, Greg. You can tell they're upset. They've got to calm down and simply play this one possession at a time.
Long range from the inbound. Bradley with another miss. Here's Rozier. So we see Boston get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
Just wanted to come out here and compete, get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and, doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.